This is my realistic after dinner routine after a full day in construction. Nothing fancy, nothing perfect, just getting through the workday. Coming home tired, watering the grass, making a low-calorie dinner, and trying to not order takeout just because I'm drained. Because after a full day of work, the hardest part isn't always the cooking, it's convincing yourself to actually start. The day started like most days do. Get dressed, wash up, and start getting ready for the day. I try to keep my mornings pretty simple because once I start overthinking everything, I end up rushing. After that, I packed my lunch for work. I've been trying to bring food more often instead of buying lunch all the time. It saves money, keeps me more on track, and makes the day feel a little bit more organized. Good morning. So it's gonna be quite warm out today. I'm pretty excited for that, but we're gonna be making some dinner tonight. It's gonna be a high protein, low carb dinner. So stay tuned for that, and I hope you have a good morning. Before I left, I gave the grass a quick water. I've been trying to keep up with the seeded spots, especially before and after work. It doesn't take long, but it's one of those little things that add up if you actually stay consistent. After that, I hopped in the vehicle and headed to work. Once I got to site, I put on my work boots, threw on the hardhat, and unlocked the trailer. Good morning. We made it on time pretty good today. I'd still like to be at least 30 minutes early. We're at least 20, but other than that, you have a good morning. Best part of the day was paperwork and getting organized. It's not always exciting, but it's part of the job. You've got to know what's going on before you can actually get moving. A lot more of the day comes down to staying organized, communicating properly, and keeping things moving without missing details.
Storms on the roof, secrets whispered, bulletproof. We build worlds out of steel. Now they're ruins of something we feel. It's so nice to get away, if just for a moment, if just for a day. We can drive past the signs, to the borders of our minds. 'Cause today's a beautiful day. Why would anyone take that away? Can we stay? Let's just stay. It's a beautiful, wonderful day. We rode our bikes down broken streets. We chased the sun, chased the sun. The day was great, we made it shine. And you were mine, you were mine. The world outside can fall apart. I don't care, I don't care. As long as I can have your heart. 'Cause you have Don't forget what's beneath the concrete. There's a wonderful world beneath the concrete. We can dance all night and break the concrete. And flowers will bloom and cover the streets.
Most of the workday was cutting panels, measure, cut, check, and move on to the next one. Some days are pretty repetitive, but that's construction. Not every day is some big exciting project. A lot of it is just staying focused and getting through the task in front of you. By the end of it, I was definitely ready to go home.
Beautiful day. Why would anyone take that away? Can we stay? Let's just stay. It's a beautiful, wonderful day. We rode our bikes down broken streets. We chased the sun, chased the sun. The day was great, we made it shine.
Once the day was done, I locked up the trailer and started getting ready to head out. Taking off the work boots after a full day always feels good. That's usually when I start thinking about food, because once I get home I know I'm going to be hungry and tired, and that's usually the danger zone because ordering food is always easier than cooking. Had a really good day today. We got a lot done. It was super hot though. The back of my neck is just so burnt, but other than that, hope you had a good day. When I got home, I watered the grass again before fully relaxing. I'm trying to stay on top of it, especially with the new seed. So even when I'm tired, I try to get it done right away before I sit down too long. For dinner, I wanted something low calorie but still filling. After working all day, I don't want some tiny meal that leaves me hungry an hour later. I wanted something with a good amount of volume, protein and flavor, but still something that keeps me on track. This is the kind of dinner I like after work because it doesn't feel like diet food. I started getting everything ready and keeping it simple. That's the biggest part for me after work. The meal can't be too complicated. If it takes too long or uses too many dishes, I'm way more likely to skip it and order something. So I don't try to keep dinners like this pretty basic. A protein, some vegetables, maybe rice, potatoes, wraps, or whatever fits today. Low calories doesn't have to mean boring. It just means making the meal in a way that fills you up without getting overboard. And honestly, this is where the meal prep and simple ingredients help a lot. You don't need to cook something perfect every night. You just need a few meals you can make when you're tired, because after a full day in construction, motivation is not always there. So I try to make the routine easy enough that I don't need a ton of motivation to do it. And this is the final dinner: simple, low calorie, filling, and way better than spending money on takeout again. It's not some fancy recipe, but it gets the job done. And after a long work day, that's really all I need. So that's my realistic after work dinner. Work all day, come home tired, water the grass, make something simple, eat dinner, edit a little, and call it a night. It's not perfect, it's not exciting every day, but these are the small routines that help me stay on track. And for me, that's what building a better life looks like right now: doing the basic things consistently even when I'm tired.